This is a quick video of my Green Star 24i Junior Worcester and Bosch. I've got a slight leak on my radiators and I think it's coming from the boiler itself. Over time I've monitored it and the pressure in there drops right down to zero after a few weeks, and it once leaked to the point it just dropped a load of orange water. So that's what we got on a bit of paper in a bowl, and that orange water was there on that corner running down here, and I figured it may be coming out from inside the boiler, which is a good thing, and not underneath my floorboards from a radiator or something like that. So at least we know it's coming out the boiler and we can visibly find it. I thought it might be coming from out of the gauge or some pipe work to do with that. So let's have the cover off and I'll show you where it's really coming from. So before you take the cover off, just turn the boiler off, turn it off at the wall, and you're looking for 4 screws, 2 of which one's there, 2 under here, that one there, that posi drive head in that kind of green sleeve, 1 each side there. They wind out really far, wind them out, and then the cover will come off. So there's inside my boiler. I'll show you the leaky bits in a minute up the top, but so it's a 6-year-old boiler, fitted from new, and haven't had many services at all, and it appears to have just broke down, losing air over time. Every couple of weeks have to top it up. Top up keys there, just turn it to, that's lock where it won't come out, turn it that way, open that, and you can increase the pressure. You can hear it rushing in. Put it up to 1.5. I tend to do that every couple of weeks because I didn't know where the leak was. I thought it might have been under my floorboards or something, so I was looking for that. I did have once a leak on the magna filter. The black casing was cracked, so I was losing rad pressure from there as well, but I solved that. And then we went back to the boiler because I hadn't noticed any damp anywhere, and then it dropped this kind of orangey water, which I traced up the frame all the way into here, so you can see it around the bottom and quite shiny around the bottom of that bit. So this is the heat exchanger on the right. Coming up here you can see a bit of corrosion, a bit of leaky water. Could be that red gasket underneath there, that tends to go. So I'm not going to strip any of that heat exchanger, I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm going to let a boiler engineer strip that down because you have to take too much out. And we shall see what the engineer says when he comes round, whether it's a new exchanger, that whole 400-500 pound piece, or whether it's a full service clean and a seal change at the top. We shall see. Watch this space. So my heat exchanger has these ripples down the side, which could indicate a sludge build-up or blockage. We'll see about that, because the water goes round and round inside it when it's heating up, and the burner's inside, so the burner needs cleaning out periodically, yearly, whatever, with the service. You can clean it out at the bottom there by taking that off and hoovering it out and putting a brush in and trying to clean out the bottom of it, basically the, like, I suppose it's the bottom of the oven if you want to look at it like that. Then you've got a sediment filter catcher there. You can sort of take that off, but you need a bowl to catch a few of the bits of water and any sediment that's in it. You just want to wipe that out. The magnetron, you can take the bottom off of that, pull out the magnet, clean off all the sludge and stuff that's in your, if you've got a lot of pipe work in your system. I tend to be on plastic, so not so much debris is in my pipe work, and the magnetron only got changed because it was leaking. And apart from that, there's not much else you'd do as a homeowner, I don't suppose. And I certainly won't be cleaning that heat exchanger and taking all that pipe work off or wires out. I think we'll leave that to the engineers, and they know how to test it and flow test it afterwards as well. So we'll just await the verdict on that heat exchanger, which seems to be a problem across the fleet of these over the years. And that's what my friends have alluded it to, saying that that's a common problem. So I've booked a care plan with Worcester and Bosch, and hopefully having a care plan from now on will solve my boiler issues. It's a shame it's only 6 years old, but hot water works normally, and it's just the heating, central heating, that's leaking, losing pressure over time. Thought I'd also just show you inside the bottom of my burner that it's clean as a whistle. You can see in there, no debris, no nothing in there. So there's no white scum or anything in there. Pretty good. And there you have it. New heat exchanger put in. No more leaks up there. Apparently it was the top rim of how the containers joined together was leaking, not the red seal underneath there. No more ripples in the tank, it's brand new. Lovely job. Fixed efficiently by Worcester and Bosch.